Okay, this is Prince DJ. Now I'm embarrassed because I checked the videos to see which one the NFL pickup that I did in the aftermath. Because the first few weeks have been crazy, and I did a couple of. I think I did this week's early and next week early before coming here to the hospital. And I just did a great review of my time here at Memorial Hermann, and I wound up doing week 4 because there's a game that the FBI director actually hated, and I tried to advance the woman advance to close his ears, and I was like, wait a minute, this isn't week 5. What am I doing? I'm reading. Oh Lord, I'm reading week 4, and I already did week 4. Oy, 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 oy. But anyway, so let me do the review all over again. So I came here for, as I know, for a simple inaugural hernia, double. It was double. I think it was on both sides, and so I came early in the morning, and all the everything. The check-in process was great. And I was told the story that I thought one of the elevators wasn't working, and sure enough, it was working. And thankfully, I only had to go in the second floor. So, go and check to the second floor. I had another great check-in process for that. So that's the surgical center. And I think when they put the anesthesia on me, I think I fell asleep as they was wheeling me into the OR. I don't think I saw the OR. I think the last surgery the last surgery that I had was my gallbladder. I didn't even leave the post-op room until I was out. Then this surgery is when I remember being rolled to the OR. Didn't make the door, and I was out. So, I don't know if I saw my late wife yet, but I can't even think because let me tell you what happened. The surgery was good. I want to report to you to that. The surgery was good, thanks by the Lord, first and foremost. And also thank you to the surgeon and the team at the team here. So that was good. I'm not worried about is that after, when I left the surgery, I was like, okay, I'm going to go to another post-op room. I said, great, okay. So the only thing was, when I woke up, I was like having breathing problems, and then I found out I was in the ICU. I was like, what am I doing in the ICU? I didn't even have a serious surgery. It's just hernia surgery. It's just hernia surgery. It's like what I'm doing in the ICU. And so I didn't find out, of course, again until I looked at the my chart. God bless my chart. I didn't find out till I went to my chart and found out that I had acute respiratory failure, and it says with a couple of other things. I'm not going to dare pronounce that one. I was like, what? So I looked it up. It's like, it could have been like that. So I was like, wait, you could mean to tell me I could have died? Really? I mean, I know I told him that I had sleep apnea. I know I told him that. But that's why they always put tube of me, they put big tube of me when I go to surgery. When they put me out on anesthesia. So I know about that. And then I know, like, I had acute respiratory failure, and then I had pneumonia. They just did x-ray on me this morning. And then even after the surgery, some things with the normal, but then my overactive bladder went on a run again. Oh, it's almost like I live here. I mean, live in the bathroom. I'm trying to recover from this, But, yeah, so almost like a regular normal recovery, except for except for what's going on, you know. And so, yeah. Oh, wish I would have on the table. But anyway, yeah. So, but now there, like in life, there's always pros and cons. So I'm gonna get the pros last, cause I love, I love I love to give funny rants. But the first the first con is I could not use Lyft or Uber or Metro or a taxi to drive me back to the second palace when I get discharged. So I was like, wow. I mean, why did try to get somewhere to be is expensive already. So I had to pay, cause I had to pay $214 round trip to get me to the hospital and back. And so, yeah. Oh yeah. But I feel like I need to go back to the bathroom again. I've already been there 5 or 6 times. And I think I may need to tell them about the tables thing. But, yeah. So that is expensive. That is another con. Even though, oh yeah, I do have a funny story in the middle of the con about the transportation. So, the van came and picked me up for surgery, take me to surgery. And, we were talking and chilling and yada, yada, yada. And, trying to calm me down for surgery, which is very appreciative of that, because I still tend to be nervous. And so I was just mentioning the brand new church that I go to, Church Without Walls, and he said, guess what he said? Guess what he said? He said that he goes to the same church. I'm like, no way. And I told him about the story what happened when I was going to the airport and I was coming back from commencement, and I told the driver I was from Pierre Park Technical Community College commencement, and the driver said she used to go to that school too. I was like, no way. But guess what? I want to say that for the Angel Store side of the story, because there's another person that goes to my same church. So you never know. It's a small world. You think Houston is a big city, but it's a small world. But anyway, okay. So yeah, so the took time is expensive, and the hospital seems too far from where I live at. That's what makes it expensive. And I didn't know that I was in danger until after the surgery. So that's why I was still in the ICU. So I've been in the ICU for I guess now it would be 24 hours, because my surgery was scheduled for 8:30. So I guess you could say I could be fully in ICU for 24 hours. I don't know if I'm still going to be in the ICU or I'm going to be in the step-down room until whatever. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to be discharged from the hospital from the ICU room. But I don't know. But I mean, everything does work. I mean, there is a TV in the ICU, which I didn't know about. And yeah, there was a way to plug my phone, because I would tell people that I'm here. And yeah. So here are the cons. I mean, the cons. I just did the cons. And here are the pros. If I forgot a con, I'll leave it on the comments on the page and the on the down below if you're watching the podcast from YouTube or anywhere else that I can get the comments too. So, but anyway, let me get to all of the pros here. The pros are, hey God, if you're missing some angels, they all work here. They all work here at Memorial Hospital, Memorial City. They're right here. I mean, nothing but angels, from the front desk person all the way to the second floor staff and the people in the surgery, the doctors, nurses. Your angels are all here. And even in the ICU room, all of them, they're all here. And they're good at what they do it. They're good at taking care of patients and even understanding when patients have anxiety. So I appreciate that. And I appreciate the fact that they are understanding when I get very irritable. Yes, I'll be honest, I do get irritable at times too. So I got to be honest.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
All the breath, but I planning on giving you a show. Now, I would like to talk about clown.
Sorry, it's me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's your nurse. I don't mean to interrupt, but I have some medication for you.
Yeah, and I was just also telling them that you guys are angels.
Oh, you talking to someone on the phone?
No, it's a podcast.
Podcast?
Yeah, I can do a part 2. Is this my medicine?
Yes.
Okay, I can do a part 2. Alright, so I'm gonna be a part 2. One of the angels came and they're gonna give me medicine, so I will do a part 2 of this. But once again, overall, it's been a great experience. But I didn't know I was in a life-threatening situation to the middle part of there. But you just heard one of the angels. So God, if you missed an angel, they're all here. I got them. Alright, I'll be back for a part 2.